Hello everyone, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips today, and I hope that you learned something new. If you don't, oh well, thanks for watching anyway. I wouldn't be surprised if you're binge watching guides right now just to learn everything you can. And yes, I will teach you how to fly like a legendary gacha pull as well. Most importantly though, make sure to subscribe so I can get monetized. Alright, let's get into some uncharted territory. So this is something that I found out by watching Twitch/Enviosity's stream, is that there are actually some hidden chests behind this rune guard. So after you kill the rune guard, just like use Earth Geo main character to create a platform and then switch to another character. This one's water, so you'd switch to like Barbara, and then you'll see, oh look, there's a luxurious chest behind. It's something I didn't know about, so I thought you guys might like to know. If you see boxes floating in the water, then you should pick those up because they do give you currency money. And then there's also another totem over here, and this one's fire, so you'd want to use like Xiaoling or Amber's bunnies to get the chest. This location's in Liyue, and I'd probably butcher the name, so I'll probably just put up the name of the place in text or something. There could be more of these around the map or in other regions that come as we progress. When it comes to wishing, you want to wish on the beginner banner first because it has all the 5-star characters in the standard banner, but it also has the guaranteed character of Noelle. Because it's 20% off, you're also saving pulls for another pull, so it's definitely worth it to do that one instead of doing the other ones first. And then I would say never roll on the weapons banner unless you really need a weapon or you want the Wolf's Gravestone because that's a really good sword. But besides that, unless you're whaling, then you should probably just do the limited banner, because when you roll on this banner, when you get a legendary, you'll either get the limited timed 5-star character or you'll get the 5-star character that you want from what you'd see in the standard banner. That means all you people who want the Luke, while if you roll only on the standard banner, you have a chance to get either a weapon or a 5-star character. So it kinda depends on what you want, but there's a reason why the game gives you intertwined fates if you buy the battle pass, because it's worth more than the acquainted fates. Just please read the details of whatever banner you're gonna pull on. This isn't really exactly a noob thing, but if you want to know how to fly like I was doing in the beginning, because I think it's cool, so I'll just share it anyway. So what you want to do first is find a high place and then climb up the wall that you either created using GeoMain character or like an actual wall. Then turn your character's camera around to face their face, and then drop down and use your glider as fast as possible. After this, you want to hold W and not let go of it, or whatever your forward button is, and then press left or right. Make sure you don't press the S key or down in some people. And then eventually your character will either go into a backwards position or a forwards position. And then once you're in one of these two positions, you can start flying by pressing the attack key, but you want to make sure to aim your feet in the direction you want to go. If you mess up, it'll end up looking something like this, but at least you can make a kind of cool entrance if you end up near some enemies. Also, I learned this by watching Just Free C, so you should definitely check out his channel. This might get removed in a future patch, so do it while you can. So I'm sure you've heard a lot of YouTubers say that you can use any character, it doesn't really matter, like every character's good, but then they go ahead and trash Amber? Amber, the first character you get. How could they be so rude? Well, I'm here to tell you that you can upgrade Amber and make her the best character in your team. To make Amber the best character on your team, increase her elemental mastery, then give her a bow that increases her crit chance, and then also give her artifacts that increase her crit damage, and then you'll have the perfect Amber that can even beat people's Deluxe, and they'll be surprised and be kind of mad at you. I've even seen some Ambers getting up to 8k damage online. Like, that's just crazy. And only at level 60 too. Just look at my Amber's level. This obviously means you should definitely 100%ly upgrade this character, because unlike me, you don't have to make that mistake. Besides, for all the fire puzzles in the game, you're definitely going to need her to solve them, because it's just a lot easier than pulling out any other fire character to shoot them. If you ever run into an enemy called the Fatui and they have an elemental shield on them, I would suggest using the right element to break their shield and make it easier to kill them. Cryo is weak to fire, fire is weak to water, water is weak to electricity, electricity is weak to ice, and then earth is weak to claymores and earth. Also, if they ever add a Dendro shield, it's weak to fire. When you eventually come across an enemy type that likes to bury underground, like it can work on any of them. If they try and attack you while you're in the water, just aggro them and then they'll just instantly drown and die. It makes for a quick and easy farming tool. I mean, don't forget to loot everything you see as well, of course. Your progress in the game is thanks to your AR level, such as your adventure rank level, so in order to not get better drops in the future or progress the story, try not to level it up so you always remain stronger than your enemies. The lower your adventure rank, the lower the rewards from ley lines, enemies, and bosses. Avoid opening chests that will make it go up faster, or getting wave points that are within the vicinity that are on your way. Animunculus or Geoculus are great for increasing stamina and XP when you take them to the statue, so try to avoid them as well, so you can experience the full scope of the world by walking at a snail's pace, because you'd be surprised how many things players have missed just by running past it. And you wouldn't want to do that, would you? Speaking on artifacts, make sure to equip the ones that don't have any good stat bonuses for the characters you want to build. For example, you would never want to give a character a 4 or 5 star artifact that you could find and then upgrade so that you could get the true damage numbers for your characters. By upgrading your gear, you will not only reach content faster, but also get activities done fast as well. Try to avoid giving your characters sets of artifacts because it will give them more stat bonuses. I know some friends of mine don't like speedrunning, so avoid this for your sake. You want to take your time as much as possible and get as much content as possible. I would say for characters and weapons, don't check what materials you need to ascend them beforehand, so that you will have to gather all of them later on for more experience. Learning the joys of waiting for them to be dropped on the right day is just a blessing. Of course, depending on what it is, you might be able to buy it at the store or go hunt them down, but that would only help you increase your adventure rank level, and that's not what we're trying to accomplish here, you know? I mean, unless it's Amber, of course, then you can upgrade her whenever you want. Make sure not to upgrade your weapons to max immediately, because unlike characters, they don't get XP from battling, and it would give you an advantage against stronger enemies and let you know what you need to do to ascend the weapon later on. If you head to the top of the Northland Bank, you'll find a chest here of 200,000 Mora. I've already got it, so go get yours. Definitely go and check your mail for messages from MiHoYo. They like to put out surveys and also give free primo gems to players who do their surveys. And if you're going free to play, you can use all the primo gems you could get, so you can get whatever characters you want. Currently, if you want, you can go to MiHoYo's site right now and type in one of these codes respective of your region, and you can get some free primo gems for a limited time, of course. When it comes to your expeditions, make sure to put Kaya in the mines, because he's useless, but also to put any character that you don't like to play in the mines, or ones that are actually good at the mines. For example, like Fischl or Bennett. Something you might not have known is that there actually are some hidden achievements in the game. For example, this cooking one I'm doing right now. In order to get this one, you have to fail cooking 1 time, and then if you want the next achievement after that one, you have to fail 10 times. It's kind of funny that they want you to fail at this easy minigame. And on the last attempt, we get the achievement. Easy primo gems. In combat, you should probably know that your dodge has invincibility frames, so you don't actually have to dodge the way you think you would. You could just like rush right at the boss and you'd be fine, like this. Not even a scratch, man. There's another super easy achievement you can do in the Abyss. Just take out your low level Kaya from the mine, sadly. Bring him out because it is for him. It's a kind of cool achievement. All you have to do is freeze the enemies around you for over 10 seconds and you win. And I think you have to do it like 4 more times just to get all of the achievement done. Something you should do on the regular is always check your adventure rank book to see like what achievements you've done and try and complete all of them. Also do your dailies. But something a lot of players don't know is that not only does your adventure rank book show the domains, it also shows you where your bosses are and whether they're in Liyue or in Mondstadt. If you ever need help killing something that might be too hard for you, you could always ask a friend to come and help you kill it, especially if they're world levels ahead of you, then they can always come and wreck it for you. But if you and your friend are both at the same adventure rank, then I would suggest that you farm your bosses in your world, and then you go to his world or her world, and then destroy the bosses in their world. So then you get double the resources that you need. Also, there are some chests that are only unlockable during multiplayer. For example, above Stone Island there's a heart-shaped puzzle, and all you guys have to do is have 2 players stand in it and you get a chest. Well, I hope this guide helped you guys learn at least one thing new. Hopefully at least one person decides to pick up flying. And also guys, have a great rest of your day.